So this is the daily review for the 16th of March 2022. I shorted on a very strong day, so that's what I have to say about that. It's my fault. I I took a trade with a little bit of expectation. My first Apple trade. Technically, it was an okay setup, but not the A plus setup, especially being on the R3 area that you can see here. This area on Apple, I should have waited for the 5 minute to close. That should be my guide, and maybe I will have taken it, maybe not. But on a day like this, that the SPY is very bullish, um, I have to be smart. Well, this is one thing I'm gonna learn now, I guess, that the R3 can act as a support instead of as a resistance level. So I have to be very careful with that, especially when Apple and AMD are highly correlated to the market. So that's that. On Apple, took another trade. This was more of a scalp. But mm, but it didn't work. AMD, I traded of a doji, which any other day would have worked, I think. So I had one, I had one, two, two or three valid trades. I think all of them were kind of valid. The problem is that the market was very bullish. So now that I think about it, the setups were fine. It's just that I was trading stocks that were highly correlated with the market, and that's something new I have to write down actually, because it isn't necessarily the setup's fault. It's just that I repeated something that doesn't work with the Camarilla Pivot Points, and what that is shorting at the R3 level when the when SPY is super bullish. So this is the only scenario. This is the only specific scenario where you have an inside day, and the Camarilla pivots don't work in that way. So I just chose the only scenario where they wouldn't work, and I kept doing the same thing. So that's the issue. But did I break my rules? I don't think so. I don't think I did. I think I traded very without fear, and it just didn't work. But the setups were fine, and they all, well, most of them kind of work except for the first one. It just didn't. But the other ones gave some run before pulling back and stopping me out. So this one gave a run, stopped me out, gave a run, stopped me out, almost to 3R, gave a run, almost to 3R, and it didn't work. So I shouldn't be so angry with myself. Maybe I should stop after two trades. Maybe that's a smart thing to do, which I've said before. But also I want to learn, right? So I need to take more trades to learn more. So the lesson for today, I would say, is that when the market's very bullish, don't trade against it. That's hard to do with the stock selection I had, because uh, everything was an inside day, and I was around the R3 level. So I had to go against the intuition and the setups of the Camarilla Pivot Points, and use R3 as a support. So that's very hard to do, especially when you try to follow the rules and your playbook. So that's just something I have to write down on my playbook, uh, so that it doesn't happen again, or I can do better next time, right? So this doesn't change much. Uh, I would say my performance was well. I was a little bit overwhelmed emotionally after so many losses, but the setups were fine. Just that the only scenario where they wouldn't work short is in a super strong market. So that's the only thing. That's the only issue. So that is all.